Way to live up to the stereotype. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Rhode Island State Senator Tiara Mack twerking for your vote. Now, this whole thing is ridiculous. I'm going to play some of the twerking video here. It will be censored. If you must see the actual video, link will be in the description. But you've been warned. It's not the greatest thing in the world. You're not going to see some type of fantastic, beautiful artwork. You're just seeing what this 28-year-old state senator did to try and get your vote. Now, I'm going to play a little bit right here, but it will be censored. And I'm going to explain why this is bad if you didn't already know.
Vote Senator Mack.
So that's Tiara Mack twerking literally upside down. We call that something else in the streets, so to speak. We call that booty popping or some other kind of popping that I won't get into because we got little kids watching. So that's that. But then she responded to the negativity, to the outcry on her TikTok page. So let's see some of her reaction. And if you guys can't see it, what she's doing is posting some of the comments on the TikTok video and reacting to it. This comment says, set the race back years with this. And I agree. I totally agree with that. And we're going to get into why.
This is tacky. This is lazy. What? Baby girl. Baby girl. No, this ain't it. This ain't it.
You know what? I could see if she was just a regular girl on Instagram, just, you know what I'm saying, twerking or whatever. At this point, that's normal. That's nothing. I've seen a lot worse than that on social media. I've seen some things and some things that I wish I could unsee, but for some reason I can't. It's just stuck in my mind. Okay. Some really just crazy things on Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Okay. So the action wasn't really that bad when you look at the total picture of social media. But the problem is that this is a state senator. And it was a campaign video. It wasn't even just like some old video got resurfaced. She said, vote for me in the video. Let's see some more reaction from her.
Honey, baby.
And this comment says, I don't ever want to hear you complain about how, quote, women aren't respected in this country, unquote, after posting this. And again, she posted the video to her own TikTok page and said, vote for me. So it wasn't like somebody dug at her iCloud and hacked it and found that video and she didn't want to post it. No, she posted it on her own. A state senator, not somebody that's trying to become state senator. She is a state senator running for re-election. And that was a re-election video. Now, I'm going to explain why that might have been okay in her mind to do in the moment.
This ain't it, because I have an Ivy League degree. And
I got a degree. Okay, so that matters. So since you have a degree, you should have enough sense to know, hey, you know what? I'm a state senator. Maybe it's not a good idea to get on TikTok and do some booty popping for votes. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe the Ivy League degree does not give you a look at common sense. But maybe, like I said, there's another reason why she did this.
Sitting state senator. It's not about what I'm wearing. It's not about what I'm doing. They won't respect me regardless.
Okay, so that's that.
I believe the word.
And then, and she was talking about on Twitter, she was saying that her video got a lot of the conservative people, they're upset, they're triggered, their butt hurt, whatever. And this comment says, say what you will about Republican Democrats supporting this content or not. This will simply not get you elected.
I believe the word that you meant to use was reelected. It won't get me reelected. And it probably will because my constituents freaking love that I'm a real person and fun and, not a robot.
Okay, that's that.
Please do not.
And then this comment says, it's the bare minimum for your politicians to act like they have some sense. Every other country, this is normal, but not America. As far as behaving like you got common sense, yeah, that's normal.
Please do not hop on to the internet in 2022 as if the insurrection did not happen. Go talk to an insurrectionist. Go talk to y'all's old president. Don't come to me with this nonsense.
So we're equating the Capitol riot which was one riot among many riots that happened throughout the election cycle over the past 2 or 3 cycles. We're comparing that to you getting on TikTok and booty popping for some votes. Is that the equivalent? I'm not quite sure, but this is what they resort to over there on the left.
Please.
Okay, so that's the reactions. That's her booty popping. This is all on her TikTok. I didn't dig these videos up. I didn't just take them from somewhere where I shouldn't have got them. They're all on TikTok. They're all on her own TikTok page. Tiara Mack 6. You can go check it out right now. It's probably still there. Now, here's the reason why she probably did that and thought that it was okay. Now, Tiara Mack is a lesbian, right? Part of the LGBTQ, elemental, whatever community. She's part of that community. So this might have been a strategy of hers. Hey, Tiara, you have this really big butt. And if you got on TikTok and did an upside down twerk like you did at the company function, that'd be great. Do that. It probably was like that. The LGBT probably put her up to it because they probably like that kind of stuff. Okay. And then her constituents, I'm not really sure what kind of area this is in Rhode Island. Maybe it's very liberal. I would assume it is if she got elected there. And it was like a 60%, point in favor of her. 60-40. The other person had 40%. She had 60% in the vote. So it was a pretty big margin of victory for her. And I think they do like stuff like that, which really points toward the constituents. It points toward her as well, but more, I think, toward the constituents. Why would you vote for somebody like that? And you see this kind of stuff all over the country. I saw it in Portsmouth, Virginia, where I grew up a big part of my life. There was it was an attorney general, somebody in the city of Portsmouth. I forget her name. Don't get me to lying. But she won her race. And then a music video of hers came out, like her husband and the kids. Like they were just kind of, I guess you would say, quote unquote, having fun. And the name of the song was Booty Popping. Like for real, like they were rapping in it. Now, she wasn't quite doing the booty popping on the handstand like this other person did. But it was just, if you're an elected official, I don't think doing stuff like that makes a lot of sense. Now I understand what your job is. Your job is to go out there and vote. And that's pretty much it. You're involved in legislation, lawmaking, or whatever, and it just kind of goes back to the whole states' rights issue. So, for example, you're talking about Roe v. Wade, and it goes back to the states. Well, she's part of the state Congress, state assembly, whatever you want to call it. They'll be the ones responsible for making sure certain laws go through or they don't. She's going to vote yay or nay on the thing like restricting access to abortion or whatever it is. So that's why voting local is very important, and that's why you don't want to have a person like this who's going on TikTok and twerking, because where's your judgment at? You're 28 years old. You're not like, Girls Gone Wild, 19 years old, not knowing what's going on, not in politics. You should have a brain in your head, I would think. You ain't just some random girl. You have a position that's pretty serious, and you should take it seriously like that. But I can't, if she is taking it seriously, and I can't tell, because stuff like that, talking about vote for me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But then again, maybe she's not communicating to a person like myself or yourself. Maybe she's communicating to some of the extremes of the LGBT, the people that voted for her actual constituents, not the regular everyday normie that would not like a thing like this from their sitting state senator. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about Tiara Mack twerking for votes? I think it's embarrassing. I'm almost bad about this part. I think it's embarrassing because the stereotype about black women is over-sexualized. The main thing is over-sexualized. They got to show, they always got to get naked at any time. And you would think somebody that has that kind of position would take it seriously, that they will behave responsibly with their position. But obviously not. That ain't what's going on. She just wants to behave like a regular college girl at 28 years old in state government. That's totally irresponsible. It's ridiculous. And it kind of points to the movie Idiocracy. If you ever seen that, I mention that a lot. If you have not seen Idiocracy, please go see it. It's a movie. It's fictional, but in my humble opinion, it's a documentary. It's a documentary. Shout out to Trey Parker, my man that, was it Trey Parker, man that did South Park? I think it's him. But whoever did that movie, I mean, just magnificent, beautiful, great way to be able to tell the future. How people just, at a certain point, they lose their ability to have any kind of sense, and they just do things that you shake your head at and be like, what was the purpose in that? Like, why did you do that? It's really crazy. But I just hope that senators, state senators, U.S. senators, or whoever, hopefully they do things that are going to help this country go forward. Hopefully we get some good young blood in there and not girls or guys that hop on their hands and pop booty. And hopefully that kind of ridiculous behavior does not spread across the US of A like a virus. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.